Hi friends, very good morning. In today's video, I'll be talking about the US economy and markets, the current state of affairs. But before that, please note that whatever information I've shared is what I've collated over a period of time from various financial journals, and I'd like to acknowledge them for the same. There is a disclaimer at the end of the video which viewers and uh, investors need to see. Okay, now coming straight to the topic, US economy and markets, the current thing. So, what happens is that currently uh, there are various things which are happening in this huge economy. The US Fed or the central bank of US is trying to do a balancing job of trying to manage the overall economy and the rate of inflation in the economy. So what happens is in this double task, it is having a lot of challenges. The main challenge is the alignment is so complex. For example, it has to take care of the national debt. The national debt is over 35 trillion in US. Then, for example, it has to take care. I've written a couple of pointers, so I'm just trying to summarize them for you. It has to take care of its overall trade deficit situation apart from the huge debt. So that is another challenge. Then the current account deficit is also on the rising side. So all these things is kind of uh, you know uh, a big challenge for the US central bank. Okay. Now what happens is apart from this, inflation remains a sticky problem in US. So post COVID, it has been trying to increase the interest rate to kind of trying to tackle with the problem, but the problem doesn't seem to be over yet. Now views and commentaries keep changing from time to time on the same. So that is another thing which needs to be kept in mind. Okay. Which way things will be is impossible to predict. In my earlier video, I had talked about bond yields, equity, gold, and also US dollar. I had explained using one particular case how things. Now, here the problem is so complex and it depends so much on data dependency because new data keeps coming. What data I'm talking about? Data on unemployment, data on overall jobs which are being created, data on the economic output, leading economic indicators. Every day, week, some data keeps coming and keeps changing. So all these things would impact all these things which I've stated: bonds, equity, gold, US dollar, and it's impossible to predict that. Okay. Now, there are certain things in the media which are coming and saying the rate cut is expected as per various articles. Some say it is not coming. So again, these are various views which are there. It's impossible to really think what would happen ahead. So I thought I'd like to point that out for you also. So there's no clear sense of direction how things would look, which the investor needs to keep in mind for the US markets. And elections are also coming in US, which is another challenge which needs to be kept in mind. Uh, some articles point out that it could be a could means may it may be a lost decade. Why? Because on account of higher inflation, it could lead to a higher inflation economy, and everything eventually would revolve around that. But the main point to be kept in mind is the huge national debt and the interest burden to finance that, and various policies which could be taken or may be taken from time to time. How they would react is almost impossible to predict. How impact would be on the overall inflation in the US economy. Apart from that, geopolitical uncertainty is also there. And what may happen, as per certain reports, is that because of these uh, complex things, commodity prices may also be very volatile. So I just wanted to point out all these things to you. Thank you very much and take care. And now I would be coming to the disclaimer of this video, which I wanted to share with you. Please note that this is a free educational video purely for the purpose of learning. This should in no manner be considered as any kind of an advice, offer, or promotion to sell anything. Information here is purely for the purpose investor education only. And please note that past returns are no guarantee of future returns, and the investor needs to do his or her own due diligence before investing in any kind of thing. You need to consult your own financial advisors. We will not be responsible for any kind of financial loss on account of any information shared in this video. Neither there is any guarantee of any kind of accuracy of facts stated in the video. The viewers must do their own due diligence. And once again, this is purely a free educational video, purely for the purpose of learning. Thank you very much, and I hope you like this video. Take care.